agent system with 4 components. First one is planner, second one is researcher, third one is writer, and fourth is manager. This is not a conceptual demo, it's actually plan, execute, write files and validate the output. So in this video I am going to build the whole project. Or like if you want to learn deep agent, then please subscribe my YouTube. Hello guys, in this video I am building a real deep agent system with 4 components. First one is planner, second one is researcher, third one is writer, and fourth is manager. This is not a conceptual demo, it's actually plan, execute, write files and validate the output. So in this video I am going to build the whole project. Or like if you want to learn deep agent, then please subscribe my YouTube channel, share my video, like and comment. Or if you have doubts, then you can also comment, I will reply. Okay, or if you want source code of this project, I will upload in GitHub. Okay, you can go there and check. Okay, I mention link in my description of this video. What is deep agent? Deep agent are AI system built to handle big multiple step tasks. Not just quick question. A normal AI agent usually does this. You ask me something, it think once, it replies. A deep agent work more like a team. Okay. It plan what need to be done first, break the task into steps. Remember, it will remember what it has already done. Okay, and check its own work before finishing. Instead of assuming in one short loop, deep learning agent can work through a problem over time, step by step, without losing context. Okay, so that's why deep agent are used in real life system like AI coding assistant, deep research tool and long running automation work. Okay, so in short we can say deep agent doesn't just respond, it think, act, remember and manage the whole process. It thinks, act, remember and manage the whole process. So this is called a deep agent. Okay guys, I'm repeating again. Deep agent think, act, remember and manage the whole process. So this is called a deep agent. Or I'm going to repeat again. Normal AI agent usually does. You ask me something to normal AI agent, they think once, okay, and reply, just reply. Okay, but in deep agent we work more like a team. Okay, so it will plan, okay, what need to be done and break the task into a step, and if needed the tool, then it will use the tool and remember what it done already. Okay, and check its own work before finishing. Okay, so this is whole process called the deep agent. In deep agent they think, act, remember and manage the whole process. Okay, so these are the 4 component of deep agent. First one is what? Researcher. Sorry, first one is planner, second is researcher, third one is writer and fourth is manager. Okay, so planner map into into LangGraph diagram, or you can say LangChain diagram. This image I took from LangChain documentation. Okay, for deep agents. So these are the 4 components they mention: planning tool, sub agents, system prompt and file system. Okay, first one is planning tool, second is sub agent, and third one is file system, and fourth one is system prompt. Okay, so here you can see I have these 4 core component of deep agent. Okay, first one is planner. So planner map into planning tool and part of the system prompt in a deep sorry in LangChain documentation. Okay, so both are I mean all are same, like planner is same to the planning tool and part of the system prompt. So these are same: planner, planning tool and part of the system prompt. Okay, so this is the first component, planner. So planner are used to break a big task into a steps. Okay, this one are used to break big task into a smaller step and decide what need to happen and in what order. Okay, and after this we have sub agent. Okay, and here in my documentation I wrote researcher. So this is the second component. Okay, this will map in LangChain document by sub agent. Okay, or you can call it sub agent, thinking agent, tool call, or reasoning step. Okay, they have different name, but all of same. Okay, researcher. Okay, same as like sub agent same thing, same as thinking agent. Okay, and tool call, we can say tool call, we can say reasoning step, we can say sub agent, and we can say thinking agent. Okay, or we can say researcher. So I use researcher here. Okay, so researcher map here as a sub agent. Okay, so what it does, thinks deeply about each step. Okay, and use internal knowledge or tool and produce raw insights. Okay, and after this I have third component, that is writer. Okay, so here third component, that is writer map in this diagram by file system. Okay, writer is writer, you can say writer, you can say file system, or you can say output writer. Okay, so what it does, convert thought into clean output. It will use to convert into a thought into a clean output and write file report and structure data. Okay, and fourth is system prompt. Okay, so system prompt, you can see here I have fourth is manager. Okay, or you can say system prompt. Okay, so manager, it is not a tool, it is the brain running the loop. Okay, so you can say system prompt is a manager, or you can say detailed system prompt. Okay, so this is the, I wrote here manager. Okay, manager means system prompt. Okay, so we know about the manager. Okay, so LangChain document talk about the tool and internals. I am explaining deep agent as a role, so the architecture is easier to understand. Okay, so after this, manager think like manager. What is the manager? Manager think like you are the company manager. Okay, and you have planner maker. Okay, you can say planner making a plan, or researcher doing the things. Okay, and write the creating the file. Okay, so now ask yourself, who decide who work when, and who check if work is finished properly, and keep everything in order. This is the, that is the manager. Okay, who will do these things? Manager will do these things. Who decide who work when, who check if work is finished properly, and who keep everything in order. Okay, so this is called the manager, this one system prompt. Okay, now we can see here manager is not a separate agent or tool, it is the internal controller that run the entire deep agent. Okay, deep agent loop. Now what it does, or orchestrate everything. It's mean planner goes first, research work after the planner go first. This one, planner go first. Okay, and researcher work after the plan. Okay, and write writer write at the end, and manager decide, this one manager decide the sequence. Okay, without manager you can't do it. Okay, so manager decide the sequence. Okay, so this is our first step. Planner go first, this one. Okay, planner goes first, and researcher work, this one researcher work after the plan. Okay, first one is this and second one is this. Planner goes first and researcher work after the plan, and writer means file system, right at the end. Okay, and manager decide, this one is the manager decide the sequence. Okay, without manager you can't do this. Okay, and after this, route tool. Okay, so route tool, Route tool means when planning is needed. Okay, when planning is needed, it called the right tools. Okay, and when analysis needed, it called the internal analysis. Okay, when writing is needed, it write the files. And manager decide which tool to use and when. Okay, you are not doing the manually, deep agent does it internally. Okay, so after this I have maintained the state. Okay, so these are the step what does by the manager. Okay, so maintain the state. Manager also maintain the states. It means remember what already happened. Okay, don't forget previous steps and know which file already created. Okay, and for example, okay, planning is done, now move to the research. Okay, so that memory equals to state. Now we move here. Manager also do ensure the consistency. Okay, so markdown report, it means manager mark down the report and JSON data match and no missing section, task is actually completed or not. Okay, so manager will check here. And order message, what does it mean? Logs appear in the correct order. Okay, and planner output goes in a research output, and research output goes in a writer output. Okay, so UI doesn't look random. Okay, that's why you can perform this in very good way. Okay, so the most important thing, the manager is not a separate agent. I already here, manager is not a separate agent or tool. It is the internal controller that run the entire deep agent loop. Okay, so here after this you can see planner means Google Doc or outline. Okay, researcher means your brand, and writer equals to save as a PDF, and manager you make sure assignment is submitted correctly or not. Okay, so this is the flow, deep agent flow. Okay, task, plan, analysis, file output, and validation. Okay, task means everything start from a task. Okay, for example, you want to research the future of AI agent in 2026. This is just the user telling the system what they want. Okay, user telling the system that what they want. Okay, and plan, next the agent create a plan. Okay, plan. So after task it will create a plan. Okay, here is the planner decide. Okay, what step are needed, in what order the work should happen. Okay, think like this before doing anything. Okay, uh, we move here. Okay, so after task, plan, and we move here and on analysis. Okay, so after the plan is ready, okay, the agent analyze each step here. Okay, after task and plan, agent analyze the each step. Okay, and the researcher thinks through the topic, gather the information, and explain each plan step. Okay, this is the thinking phase. Okay, and file output means once thinking is done. Okay, so once thinking is done, the writer create actual output here. Okay, a markdown report, this will give you markdown report structure JSON data. Okay, after this we move here in validation. Okay, so make sure all the steps are completed in validation. Okay, confirm file are created or not correctly. Okay, and ensure the content match across the format. Okay, after this the task consider done. Okay, so here a deep agent first understand the task, then plan the work, analyze the problem, and produce the file, and finally validate the result. Okay guys, first of all you need to create task and then plan. Okay, what you want to do, and then analyze this task. Okay, And after this file output, analyze. After the plan is ready, the agent analyze each step. Okay, and validations, make sure all the steps are completed or not. Okay, and after this we move here in validation. In validation, you can make sure that all steps are completed or not. In file output you can check the output, okay, not validation. Okay, so in file output you can check everything properly. Okay guys, so here you can see I have diagram of deep agent in langchain.com. You can check here in this website in langchain.com. Okay, in deep agent part. Okay, so here this is our four component in deep agent: detail system from planning to sub agent and file system. This is our first plan. This is our first component, planning tool. After this is our second component, that is researcher, or you can say sub agent. And third, that is file system, third component. And this is the fourth one, you can say it is manager. Okay, now I am going to show you it's a UI. Okay, I will create this UI, or this structure, everything I'm going to build in this project. Okay, so like we have four tool I already explained: planner, researcher, writer, and manager. Okay, so here if you are going to research something, okay, so I'm going to tell here what is the future of AI agent in 2026. Okay, so here I am going to run this multi agent coordinate in progress. Okay, now we can wait for a minute, then it will give you answer. So here you can see I got my output after click on this button. Okay, so you can see here this is the execution trace. Okay, so here this is the task future of AI agent in 2026. Okay, so system instruction, that planner. Okay, planner use write to do's to list research the step. Okay, and researcher, it is in analysis for each step. Okay, and writer create the report. Okay, that is the report part. Okay, and you got your report in JSON data. Okay, and manager validate both format, mesh, and task are complete. Okay, and plan, these are the plan created: search currently AI agent trends, analysis future of AI agent application. Okay, so these are the plan created. First is research current AI agent trends, and second is analyze the future of AI agent application, and third is invest potential AI agent challenges and create the report outline and write in the markdown format and write data in JSON format. Okay, so this is the plan. Okay, first of all, analysis for the current AI agent trend completed. Okay, and second is for AI agent application completed. Okay, so here you can see I got production, current trends, and future. So here I got future current AI agents and future applications, and analysis potential AI agent challenge complete. Okay, updated file, that is report.md, and updated data.json. Okay, and this is also report in .md. Okay, and here you can see this is like I have some content here. Okay, future of AI agent in 2026. Okay, as introduction. Okay, these are the point, like first point this one, second point introduction, third is this one. Okay, from this to this, AI agent are increasingly being used in various and their and are expected to grow in the future. Okay, and this is the title of AI agent in 2026. So these are the what execution trace, execution flow, or you can say manager decisions. Okay, and here you can see this is our actual report, future of AI 2026. This is introduction. AI is usually being used in various industry and their application are expected to grow in the future. Okay, this is the current trends. Okay, current trends in agile include the use of machine learning, natural language processing, improve the capabilities, and future application. This is the future application, guys. Okay, and this is these are the challenges. Okay, now we can say challenge agent. Okay, this one include the need of transparent accountability in their decision and making process. Okay, guys, or here you can see this is our JSON data. Okay, so it will generate more, but my token limit is not that much good. Okay, so that's why it is generating like this. Okay, I use free model. Okay, after some time I will buy pay model. I buy paid model. Okay, so here here this is the trace. I already explained. Trace means execution. Okay, what mean, it will show you full execution trace. Okay, so planner, researcher, writer and manager. Okay, planner create this one, and here analysis for future AI event. So these are the steps education trace. Okay, and this is the markdown report I got, and this is the JSON data, and then this is our object. So they show you more content in report after some time. Okay, now I am going to create project. So first of all I need to create one folder here, that is, okay, I am giving here a name of the folder. So what, deep agent project. Okay, so this is our folder, deep agent project. Okay, but I already have, okay, but I create one for you. Okay, now here in Visual Studio I am going to open this folder. Okay, folder is deep agent project. Okay, so first of all I need to create some file. Okay, so here I need to close this one. So here I'm going to create requirement.txt. Okay guys, in this file I need to write this LangChain OpenAI and LangChain community, because we are going to use LangChain, and deep agent because we are going to use deep agent, python.env because I am going to use API from .env file. Okay, this is for Streamlit UI. Okay, if you want to create UI in Streamlit, so that's why you need to use Streamlit. I use Streamlit to create UI in this project, so that's why I write here, I wrote here Streamlit. Okay, or like if you want to use by PDF, then you need to use by PDF. Okay, it's for Python document, this is for pandas, like if you want to create column frame. Okay, and here first of all you need to open your terminal. Okay, so inside this terminal, okay, after this I am going to create one .env file. Okay, here I am going to create, array, what happening with our, create our word, the command your environment. Right. Okay, it took some time. Now we can create our file, that is agent.py. Agents dot. So here after creating agent.py I am going to create another file, that is main.py. Okay guys, and here in env file I already create my grok API key. So this is my grok API key. How can you create this? So here you need to um, click on this console.grok. You need to search in your browser console.grok.com/keys. Okay, so here you got your API key, and click here, create your own API key, and write something, your project name, whatever. Okay, like I'm going to write research. I already add researcher. I gave name here new researcher. Okay, and you can select your API's expiration date. Okay, then you need to submit. I select no expiration date, the key will not expire. Okay, and here you need to copy your API key and done. Okay, then you can write here in this file. Okay guys, I got it. Now you need to open your email. Okay, and here you have everything in your requirement.txt. Then I'm going to with my virtual environment because I use terminal and then use this an art slash requirement going from requirement. I'm going to everything. I already install everything. Okay. Oh, still it is like pending installing everything. You can install like it is going to be installed by using install hyphen r requirement.txt. So it is taking some time. Now I am going to create project and the part of project planner, researcher, writer and manager. Okay, so in this file agents I am going to write our code. Okay, first of all I need to these lines. Okay, I import os that it will read everything from env file. Okay, from this file. Okay guys, and I use langcore.tools import tools so I can create tools. Okay, and here I'm going to import chat grok. That's why that with of chat grok I use our model. Okay, and for deep agent I'm going to deep agent to create a deep agent, or you can say deep agent the core deep agents. Okay, and for chat grok for LLM and I use tool used to define plan cap. Okay, I'm not going to manually code deep internal orchestration. Okay, so here I also use one thing. I'm typing. I'm going to import library. Okay, so going to use list. So it is used for list. Okay, so after this planner component. Okay, so here I already have this one planner component. Oh, I need to from here copy it and paste it here. So I are the rate to okay and one function name. Right, I'm going to pass task colon list. List should be in str. Okay, string. Here I use that is also str string. Okay guys, so this is the component first. Okay, and it is, you can say it is the planner. This is the planner. Okay, planner job is not a intelligence. Okay, planner job is a task in execute anything. It's not we execute. Okay, the only create roadmap. Okay, and execution happen later. So here I need to use column. Actually prompt for this, right? Prompt for planner component. Okay, so I already have these. Oh, planner component. Copy and paste it. Okay, planner component, and I need to ports doc string. Okay, now everything is fine. Here after this I'm going on return what also I have in my file. Okay, it will return okay, so we can write here this one plan created column. I use I'm going to add using plus. Okay, and comma again column what job task. Oh, it is not in capital small letter task, and here where is the join. Okay, and task ks task. Okay, so here written plans. I already write here. Okay, this join dot task convert that list into one sentence. Okay, task is stop state by the plan. Task means list stop create by the, so now to step current. Okay, current agent trends. Okay, research the AI agent trends. Okay, so this part that planner. Okay, so second part is the future lessons. Third, the challenge. So the task or list of that is created by planner. Okay, so planner create the task in this in step. For example, like if you have then little smaller, you can say smaller task. This one. First, research current agent trend, analyze the future application, and identify challenges. Okay, dot join task. Convert that list into a readable sentence. So here I use it means it convert into a readable sentence. Readable created. AI agent trends lies the AI identify challenge. Okay, so it will give a form. Okay, got it. Like if you like if that this tool or data small of this tool is used like roadmap for the research process. Okay, got it. Now I am going at the rate or I'm going to do at the rate another tool. Okay, going to in under analysis. Here are the prompt for this. Copy from here. I did here in agent. Okay, so here I need internal access. Okay, internal. So internal. Okay, here I am going to query. Okay, sure. U E N query been also string columns. So the two. Okay, after plan I already said we have four components. First one is okay researcher component. I already planning tool are doing the plan researcher. Researcher is agent. Okay, so this for try to perform deep on space using the models and knowledge. Okay, and here I need to write in. So here I done the analysis for core and completed. Okay, so here I need. So I am going to. Okay, so this tells us that analysis. This tells us finish and the thinking have the AI not written. Okay, so here they already did. Okay, written the queries. If you have query, okay, query. So this is for agent. It will analysis for corrupt in 2005. Like you have one. Okay, I'm example agent application. Okay, this is for query agent application. Request AI agent like query. Okay. This function AI about the topic internally. Okay, about the it just I am done about and more. Okay, hope you got like query here. First to I to write here example. Okay, like here AI application. Okay, sorry. Okay, is our query on bundle your future application. And this function run intern. Okay, function run the AI about intern. Okay, AI about this topic internally, and it just say I. This is that check. This is now to move here. Fine. Full deep system. Create underscore full deep system and model configuration. Okay, so here after this I am going configure. Okay, so LLM I'm going chat graph. Here model equals going to use this model llama 3.310 billion per tile. I use this. Use any use this. It's a tile. To know more on search or if you know more about it, engage grok.com docs llama 3 hyphen for the 0.49 output in dollars. This is the speed 80. Okay, current is free. So if you want free, you can. Okay, different. I use this now. Now we temperature. Okay, underscore a key and en so it will properly API key from this env. Copy paste it here. Use your API key. I will finishing API and this API this hands paste it here. Okay, 3 and I have plans for researcher and here full deep. Okay, and for logic function yeah for agent. Actually I full deep system. So any use a manager create use manager internally. You can create deep agent system this case. Okay, it to a form that final output. Okay, so here I need to one thing return create. I'm going to get deep. Okay, so to is what to okay and Here I am LLM, okay, LLM, comma, list I am going both to, and there are researcher here. Okay, guys, so the read I expect, yes, I can. And okay, let's read the from I we can use our code. This is to okay to define the and abilities. Okay, you this is the full LM back and agent. This is the agent frame. Okay, and use this are okay component planner, not an okay. So making a task. Okay, not execute this one. The component performance steps. Okay, the internal use okay. It is now the third key deeps that everything okay. LM is constant. Okay, so this line create structure and manage and write null write them okay so create everything write researcher I did and manager and okay because they I got menu okay I have finished read and write I hit or you man dot okay this in the agent next is this to let UI like and the execute and the output okay so now I hit stimulate UI all okay dot now I man here I am oh, import streamlit as a okay import the dot we can access AI key have in my import it with the help of build out now instead of AI dot env and I also help read the AI key from okay. I s page to configure our set configure here going to the title this goes to I type so tip architecture demo this okay, is also title so the tell on you okay agent column dot okay create column column 0 here name plus okay explain here column researcher this is okay file system out column 3 column manager orchestration this is it will develop all of these so column 1 column 2 is column is right is okay, that's it okay. The name manager and okay after creating column what I need to import and going agents from this is the from edge going to import last one deep edge from deep edge t dot 1 million your LLM in your agent planner from here okay bring everything answer to growing not growing from everything will here is function bring air sensitive underscore deep system the LLM and lighter also this bring from this okay now you can see and here on this page so this just to create one review okay LLM okay agent button click it so f will IVS user after okay without agent every API is I use every button so that's okay catch for S UI and behave. Okay, I will change this. Okay, and this full div and agent equals now the in equals to be initial fully and the uh, line so here deep one streamlit branch sorry and was okay so I will okay now to create and help a file so here them please file agent read and why the file okay for is file try the possible if k will make that file not okay okay so file k is file okay first this and he list the content here content you dictionary okay in this line file this dictionary reader is if dictionary okay if file content I got content this line I got content okay so this is in key if is dictionary give you any file is but save by page and then so the function okay void this user input okay so here task equals to st to enter your task like 56 okay this is a fill your to reach one to okay so click and click them okay so continue working from all full from task and the code culture writer used to you it for error line reports and mark down this and man man completed this promotes a research writer and equal inbox send the to the edge result message all content now this send so to the edge so send it okay file it get it's file equals to that will dot and we will call right so what if this to color is data data is okay guys that is okay and we are going to button it structure okay what come in step interest okay here this real and what to do what primary internal okay files that or not and planner like planner idea for validity and the okay right validate right on the validate got it going after I'm going to talk about execution trap tabs and markdown report JSON data. Okay, so this is the manager. So this is the trap. Okay, the trap and big so for what can here all pro all produce all produce one in this line pro it will you in set that way. Okay, and here my input is okay. Imagine I am right and multiple message. Okay, and assist right it will each is just to have this manager behavior okay so in this in fire here as an be in manually we are doing it this is utility one deep page dropping and guide question this is the and that you have them so after input two writers right okay two this is it two agents there so it will to mark down here here I got okay okay mark down this line down bar this of and it's list join here as down okay okay just view so if so if you else condition list agents everything if content then line this add mark down try to create any so this tabs output into the screen we simply split because you memorize it deep if it cannot the you go for tab and then data okay this here so I told this data third tab I've had the UI and texture by hand and stand for them here if please okay in the now this is an MD okay so JSON just mark down if JSON get okay that you want get and get reject JSON and represent create JSON or display formation in this so you percentage processing internal data structure and write the file okay so JSON data is not created at here in else condition okay here and it will give you fallback message okay agentic processing internal data structure okay and st.write files means debug view and show everything the agent wrote it will show you everything that's wrote by the agent okay st.success after giving you everything okay so it will give you message deep agent workflow completed planner researcher writer all manager all active okay so here tab number 3 represent the manager responsibility okay manager does not write content the manager valid structure and the manager validate structure and consistency okay so uh, so what the manager actually did check that markdown report here manager check that markdown report exists okay would describe the same information okay and and ensure the workflow is complete or not okay and expose the final state by the result files okay and you are not coding the manager you are observing the manager here okay and if planner plan researcher thinks and writer write the file the manager makes sure nobody messed up okay guys so this is our final code now I am going to run this project okay I am going to open so I am going to explain it again okay so these are the columns okay this is for deep agent okay and this is for helper for the safe file retriever okay get the file. How do we get the file? Okay, so this is the code for get the file content. Okay, and this code is used for like button you have. Okay, created the button and explain the task to the system and give the prompt to the system. Okay, and here 4 tabs. Okay, this code is used for tabs: tab 1, tab 2, tab 3. So we have 3 tabs: execution trace, markdown report, and JSON data. Okay, this is data. This is for first tab. Okay, manager behavior. It will show you manager behavior, and it will use for write the output in markdown, and this is used for manager validate JSON data. Okay, and this is for after successful everything, it will show you like this. Okay, now I am going to open my terminal. Okay, and here I need to activate our virtual environment again here. Okay, so here I need to activate my virtual environment. I already explained how to create virtual environment. Okay, now I activated my virtual environment like this. Okay, now I am going to run. Streamlit run main.py. So I got this. I am going to search future of AI agent in 2026. Okay, and you can press Control and plus Enter to apply this. Now I'm not going to follow this step. I'm just click here. I'm going to click on this button. So I got my output here inside this. Okay, and guys, I already told you first component is planner, second is researcher, writer, and manager. Okay, so researcher planning tool. Okay, sorry, planner are used for planning the tool, and researcher this one sub-agent, and writer write the files. Okay, and manager is system prompt or runtime or orchestration. Okay, so here multi-agent coordinating in the process. Okay, after some time I got my result here. Okay, so I need to wait. So here you can see I got my output after click on this button. Okay, so you can see here this is the execution trace. Okay, so here this is the task future of AI agent in 2026. Okay, so system instruction that planner. Okay, planner use write to do research the step, okay, and researcher it is internal analysis for each step, okay, and writer create the report, okay, that is the report part, okay, and you got your report in JSON data, okay, and manager validate both format, mesh, and and task are complete, okay, and plan these are the plan created research currently AI agent trends analysis future of AI agent application, okay, so these are the plan created. First is research current AI agent trends, and second is analyze the future of AI agent application, and third is invest potential AI agent challenges and create the report outline and write the report in the markdown format and write data in JSON format, okay, so this is the plan, okay. First of all, analysis for the current AI agent trend completed, okay, and second is for AI agent application completed, okay, so here you can see I got introduction, current trends, and future application, okay, so here I got future application, okay, current trends of AI agents and future applications and analysis potential AI agent challenge completed, okay, updated file, that is report.md and updated data.json, okay, and this is also report in .md, okay, and here you can see this is like I have some content here, okay, future of AI agent in 2026, okay, as introduction, okay, these are the point, like first point this one, and second point introduction, third point is this one, okay, from this to this. AI agents are increasingly being used in various industries and their applications are expected to grow in the future, okay, and this is the title is future of AI agent in 2026, okay, so these are the what execution trace, okay, execution flow, or you can say manager decisions, okay, okay, and here you can see this is our actual report, future of AI agent in 2026, this is introduction, okay, AI agent increasingly being used in various industries and their applications are expected to grow in the future, okay, this is the current trends, okay, current trends in agent include the use of machine learning, natural language processing, improve the capabilities, and future application, this is the future application guys, okay, and this is the these are the challenges, okay, the potential challenges facing agent, okay, this one include the need of transparency and accountability in their decision and making process, okay guys, or here you can see this is our JSON data, okay, so it will generate more, but my token limit is like not that much good, okay, so that's why it is generating like this, okay, I use free model, okay, after some time I will buy pay model, I buy paid model. Okay, so here this is the trace. I already explained. Trace means execution. Okay, what I mean, it will show you full execution trace. Okay, so planner, researcher, writer, and manager. Okay, planner create this one, and here analysis for future AI event. So these are the steps in execution trace. Okay, and this is the markdown report I got, and this is the lesson data, and then this is our project. I will show you how we create it, and I will show you more content and report after some time. Okay, so guys, this was the practical demo of Deep Agent with four components: planner, researcher, writer, and manager. Okay, guys. So I have exceed my API limit. Okay, so I can't perform more queries or more tasks in my tool. So if you have like API, or if you already buy API, okay, so if you have any paid API or from Grok, okay, if you have API from Grok, or you can use OpenAI API, okay, so you can test with multiple queries. Okay, because I exceed my API limit, so that's why I I I was testing there for one query. Okay, so you can search with more queries. And now our deep agent is finished. This is a new topic. Okay, so I build everything by my own and finish four component planner. Okay, planning tool, researcher, sub agent, writer, file system, and manager system prompt. Okay, manager means system prompt or runtime or orchestration, whatever is okay. So if you like my video, please do comment, like, share, and subscribe until video. Okay, and bye bye, take care.